Hello, I'm Carl Schwanke from the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Library, and today I'm going to share with you the story of the Three Little Pigs. Now once, there were three little pigs who lived with their mama, and when they grew up, their mama said, "Now boys, you are big enough to go out and make your way in the world now. So here's a little bit of money for each one of you to build each one of yourselves your own house. Goodbye, good luck." And so the three little pigs set off down the road. But they came to a spot where the road split into three different directions. The first little pig took the road to the right, the second little pig took the road to the left, and the third little pig went straight on ahead. And so the first little pig thought to himself, "I don't want to spend a lot of time building a house. I want to play my violin and dance and sing." And so the first little pig met a man coming up the road carrying a big bundle of straw. Thought, "Say, Mr. Strawman, could I buy that bundle of straw to build me a house?" The man said, "Sure." The little pig gave him the money, and the little pig built a house real quickly in one afternoon. While he was doing that, the second little pig saw a man coming up the road carrying a big bundle of sticks. And the second little pig said, "I don't want to spend a lot of time building a house. I want to sit back and relax under the shade of a big tree." So he said to the man, "Hey, mister, may I buy your bundle of sticks?" And the man said, "Sure." The second little pig gave him the money, and the little pig spent only one afternoon building himself a house. And while the other two pigs were doing that, the third little pig says, "I've heard of a big bad wolf in the area, and I want to build a big sturdy house. And if it takes some time, I'm okay with that." So he met a man carrying a big wagon load of bricks. And the third little pig says, "That's just what I want." So he bought those bricks from the man and spent almost a whole week building that house. But by the time he was done, it was snug and sturdy. And sure enough, who should come along but the big bad wolf. And he went to the first little pig's house and knocked on that straw door. He said, little pig, let me come in." The little pig looked out the window and saw a wolf. He said, No, not by the hair of my chinny chin chin." Then the wolf said, "All right, then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down." And so, when the first little pig wouldn't let him in, the wolf huffed and puffed and blew that house down. But before he could jump on that little pig, the little pig ran as fast as he could to the second little pig's house, knocked on the door, said, "Help, let me in, the big bad wolf's coming after me." And so the second little pig led his brother inside, and sure enough, it wasn't long before that big bad wolf came to the second little pig's house, knocked on that door of sticks, and said, Little pig, let me come in." But the two little pigs said, No, not by the hairs of our chinny chin chin." Then the big bad wolf said, "All right, then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down." And sure enough, that wolf huffed and puffed and blew that house of sticks down. And the two little pigs ran to their third little pig's house, and they knocked on the door and said, Please, let us in. The big bad wolf's after us." And the third little pig let them in. And that big bad wolf came around, knocked on the door of that third little pig's house. Knock, knock, knock. and said, 3 pigs. Ha 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 ha. Little pigs, let me come in. And they all said together, what did they say? No, no, not by the hairs of our chinny chin chin. And so the wolf said, all right then, I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down. And so that wolf huffed and puffed and he huffed and he puffed and he... But do you think he could blow down that house full of bricks? No, no, no. It stood there firm and solid, and the wolf said, what am I going to do? How am I going to get inside that house? He looked up, saw the chimney. Aha! I'll climb up that chimney and down that chimney and get those little pigs. So when the third little pig heard that wolf climbing up the side of the house, said, oh no, he's going to come down our chimney. Quick, build a fire. Put a pot of water on there to boil. And so that's what the 3 little pigs did. They built a fire, they got a big kettle, filled it with water, put it on there, and the kettle began to boil. Just as that wolf got to the top of the chimney, slid down the chimney, hit that pot of water, ow! Shot back up the ceiling, out through the ceiling, and out through the chimney, and never came back again. And that is the story of the 3 little pigs.